Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Corrine Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Corrine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
We started with more storms.
I'm knackered.
Hello, everyone. We have a knackered dwarf over here. Welcome back to Let's Play The Witcher 3. Alright, well, let's get out there and actually let's sell some quick stuff. Looks like there was a merchant here. Oh, no, that was probably Vivaldi. Alright, so I have a bunch of papers in our inventory that I want to vendor. And then we're... Oh, it's sunset. So we need to set my quest to this? No. Uh-oh. It's a main quest, Tim. So we want to go over here to Broken Flowers, the Kingfisher. It'll be sunset soonish.
The thinking customer will see right away I've got the best deals this side of the pond.
Oh, show me.
Welcome. Welcome.
Show me these best deals.
What have you got there?
Books. I don't know if I'm willing to pay 100 something bucks for a book. So first off, yes, we will vendor all of the grayed out items because we have read these. Whoa, what? Well, it's worth 60. 30 each. Come on, sell them. Sell all the books. I want all of them being sold. Use the book person, so, and apparently the quest person. We're gonna turn in all these quest papers. Okay, and he's got quite a few things we haven't read. How to avoid colossal vessels. Is that about boats? I'm tempted to buy a book. It's really tempting. We have $7,000. Let's buy a book. A few remarks on basilisks and cockatrices. Purchase this one. And that's good.
So long.
Oh, what was that quest sound for? Did we pick up a new quest? What did we do that deserved that little tune? What did we do? Let's read the book we just picked up. A few remarks on basilisks and cockatrices. Wow, you've got such big eyes, Grandmum, asked the little girl with worry. Shriek! Shriek! Replied the basilisk. Grandmum, why do you say shriek, shriek? Asked the little girl with surprise. The basilisk didn't reply, but instead clamped its toothy, venomous maw over the curious little girl and swallowed her up. Luckily, a witcher by the name of Eskel was wandering these lands in search of a Zeagle, or Zoogle, or something. The witcher was experienced, and so knew basilisks only turn people to stone in fairy tales. He also knew it best to avoid their venom. Eskel noticed the monster had already recently eaten, and before anyone could say ready, steady, go, he threw himself at the beast and cut it open with his silver sword. The basilisk's stomach opened up, and the witcher saw the half-digested, foolish little girl inside. Oh my god, it's really freaking messed up. I'm just gonna... We've already read these quests. I just want to make sure they're read again, as it were.
What you can buy today.
Call this rain? Clearly not seen true precipitation.
The game is calling it rain. In the upper corner there, it says rain. Nope, totally it's rain. Even though it doesn't look like it's raining very much. Everyone's wet, though, running under the bridge.
You'll find out everything you ever need.
Oh, we can't fix them permanently. Can't fix them permanently. Alright, let's walk around to the entrance, and I guess we'll... Ooh, that's really pretty. Look at the tower up there. Really pretty. Oh my goodness. Yes, welcome back to more Witcher 3, everyone. It's been almost a week, I think, since I last played. This video's going up tomorrow, September 17th, so I gotta start recording this a little more often. I just finished up the Resident Evil series. At least the talking version. Non-talking will only take one more video, and that will be done. So it's nice to have finished one of the games I have been working on. Still extra 3 months left until the end of the year, too. Gotta find something else to play through. Oh, there is Call of Cthulhu, but I don't think that will take longer than 10 videos total either.
Well, another freak.
Hello. Take it. Was it something I said? Everyone just left.
You should not have come to the city. You'd be better off staying in the trees.
Oh, this is the gentleman who told us the name of the bar. He doesn't play Gwent. Hey, I'm walking here.
Such lovely natural surroundings.
Oh, Zoltan's not quite in the bar yet, even though it is sunset. So he should be here, unless he's upstairs. There's actually quite a few people here to listen to the bard.
I haven't the strength for anything.
Must be a Monday.
My strength's gone.
Oh, a few people are like this. Yep, definitely a Monday. I mean, this video will be uploaded on a Monday if everything goes correctly. Sure, we'll loot all the books. No one's gonna care very much. No one's gonna care very much. Don't need more mugs. Very thematic, assuming she's gonna sing something spooky.
And hungry.
Oh my god, these poor people. Well, he's a poor townsperson. Guess he's just here to listen to the bard for free?
Captured and displayed in the sideshow of a circus. Well, it could be quite profitable.
Ah!
Ooh! Sorry about that.
Such lovely natural surroundings.
I don't see Zoltan here yet, so I could cut the recording. Let's read these other 2 books we picked up. This will be a day for reading, I suppose. And then I'll cut the recording. Let's see, what have we got? Kovar and Povis. Oh, Kovir. Kovir and Povis are without a doubt the richest realms of the north. Few today remember that this was not always the case, yet their poverty was once literally on everyone's lips, in the form of now antiquated common sayings. As recently as in the days of Heribert the Quarrelsome, one spoke of a particularly impoverished person as being poorer than a mouse from Povis, called bone broth Corviri delight, and referred to beggars as Praxidus, after the bay along the shores of which these kingdoms lie. Similarly, few remember that a mere handful of generations ago, Corvir and Povis were still a part of Redania. King Radovid I, known as Radovid the Great, handed dominion over them to his hated brother, Troyden, with one stipulation, that he never leave his newly acquired, I can never pronounce this word, Demesene? And not interfere in the matters of state. Handing over this rocky scrap of far northern ground, where the saying went, the year had 2 seasons, August and winter, was naturally meant as a cruel joke, a slap in the face of the overambitious Troyden. Yet time soon proved that Radovid the Great had made a grave error. Before long, it was discovered that Corvir's bare rocks hid priceless treasure in the form of enormous deposits of precious metals and rock salt. This discovery in turn led to tremendous growth in productive industry. Mills, forges, and workshops sprouted up like mushrooms after a hearty rain. Radovid III decided to correct his famous forebear's mistake and take back the northern frontiers to his kingdom. He was convinced the combined armies of Redania and its then ally Cadwyn would quickly bring this ever more audacious vassal in line. History took a different turn, however, and Corvir won a resounding, crushing victory. Radovid III was forced to sign the first treaty of Land Exeter, granting Corvir independence while binding it to eternal neutrality, a promise Troyden's successors have kept with great diligence. Until recently, Corvir was ruled by Esterad Vasilin, a king as wise as he was greedy. Yet his untimely demise did not stop his lands from continuing to develop and blossom. Corviri metallurgists proudly compete with the best Mahakam can offer, and many believe the University of Land Exeter long ago surpassed the famous Oxford Academy as the leading seat of higher learning in the north. And so it's come to pass, over the course of a few generations, inhabitants of Corvir and Povis have turned from paupers into princes, from beggars into bankers. We'll read the next one a little later. Let's rest for an hour and see if whatchamacallit shows up. We probably should replenish our potions anyway.
In winter, we might at least warm ourselves.
So I go to meditation. Oh, can I not? Actually, there we go. Let's meditate 2 hours. We can't meditate. Okay, I'm not allowed to meditate inside the tavern.
I haven't the strength for anything.
We could just... I guess we could go outside? Everyone looks like they're waiting. I'm awesome waiting for whatchamacallit to show up. Yep, this is really awkward. Alright, everyone, I'm gonna cut the recording and we'll just wait here until I see whatchamacallit show up.
Here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars own. Rend my heart open, then your love profess, a winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone, amidst the cold to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning, your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning, your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
I know him! 'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back at White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer?
There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere.
Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come. I wish to listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Permit me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta, as lovely as she is talented. And this
is Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later. Not here. Come with me.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
Sheepdip.
And I've not seen him since.
Oh, interesting. Who's Reuven? Let's start with that first.
Reuven. What's he like? Tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his gait. Left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
Oh, I like her. She's pretty witty.
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy. True. Forgot to pay for his way into Passaflora once. And laid awake the next 3 nights worrying about it. Any idea what got into him? You have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
Might have been Ciri, actually. He might have been getting money to help Ciri with something. Well, let's inquire about the heist.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell. Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but... Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
The rascal. At least he didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. I'd be in deep then.
Now let's go with the first one. Sounds more funny than the second. Besides, I think Geralt would rescue Dandelion. Again.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Whoever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax, I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Oh, she sounds genuinely concerned.
I've got bugger all to do here. Heading back to the Rosemary. Got Poppy to feed. And then I suppose I'll wait. See if our warbler don't come home on his own. Take care now.
Back again, Rivian Trap.
We'll follow Zoltan back. While I was off screen, I fashioned a new pair of boots, and these griffin boots should probably be put back into our stash. I don't see the girl from White Orchid here, or I confront her. Let's just follow Zoltan. I really like that song, really well done. Doesn't it figure it gets ruined by petty politics? Though, I guess accusing someone of murder isn't politics. However, that's completely unnecessary. Well, she might be thinking she's doing the right thing. But no one here cares. And I agree with the one girl who stood up and said, there's a war going on, people die. People get stuck. People get stuck on things and people die. Two things that happen in this town. Oh, look at the lights.
The weather draws me down, it does.
That's very pretty. That must be the back or the entrance of the whorehouse, I would guess.
Violating divine commandments, and worst of all, witches.
My man carries his pistol on his back. I say.
Again, I'm just going to ignore them. Not worth the effort. Not worth getting in trouble over. Let them spout whatever stuff they want. And we just chase Zoltan. Actually, I think, is that the place I need to be? No, let's just follow Zoltan. Yeah, so I really like the song. Really, really pretty. And I don't know why she's angry about the... Oh, well, maybe her personality. She probably... It sounds like she cares for Dandelion. What is Dandelion's real name? I can't remember off the top of my head. I don't think it's actually Dandelion. I don't remember. Alright, so what's the plan for this one? So, we've got like another 30 minutes left. I guess we'll turn in the boots into our stash. Then we'll head on over and visit the bathhouse. Oh, remember that whatchamacallit was asking. Nella was asking about a bathhouse and when people would be in it. Probably to rob it when no one would be there. Or the least likely to injure someone if he performed some sort of heist. Huh? Oh, did the bums come back? Do we need to chase them out of here again? Alright, let's put this inside. That was the whole reason I walked out here. We'll talk to Zoltan really quick and see if he needs help tossing all these people out.
Zoltan?
Get out.
What can you tell me about Novigrad's underworld?
Got one concept for you. The Big Four. Siggy Reuven, the King of Beggars, Cleaver, and Whoreson Jr. What do you call a triumvirate, but with 4 individuals?
No idea.
Well, there are 4, and they've carved the city into spheres of influence. Nothing happens without them knowing about it and approving it. Rumour is Whoreson recently quarrelled with the others, but I know nothing more.
You've been in town a while? Maybe you can tell me. Radovid and Emir. Why hasn't either taken the city?
Excellent question. I believe I can clear the mystery up for you. War requires resources wherewithal. Novigrad's a large port with a powerful fleet and a treasury overflowing with gold. All that makes it a tasty morsel. Tempting for both Redania and Nilfgaard.
I understand. The city's walls are high. Its arsenals are full of weapons.
Then you don't understand much. True, a siege be a long and grueling affair, but more importantly, everything that's valuable in Novigrad could disappear faster than a mayfly's dream. The Big Four's made it known that should things come to a head, the fleet's flammable, and any assault on the city's sure to touch off riots, during which the church's coffers could very well be looted bare. So, anyone wanting Novigrad's wealth, its ships, has no choice but to deal with its criminal underworld.
Oh, that's fascinating. Take care, Zoltan.
Nice talking to you, Zoltan. See you later.
Ah, wow. So they've got the word out to the two warring countries that if they take this place by force, whatever reason they have of trying to take it will be lost. Maybe even given to the other side. Ah, so no. Well, but then again, there might be false flag operations if that was the case. Better to burn it all and let no one gain anything from it then. That's pretty amazing. Good for the underground. Look at them. Even though they're malicious and probably extorting people and what have you, racketeering and all sorts of other things, they're actually keeping the place alive. Well, we're going to get to meet these people very soon. And we're also fast approaching the part where I stopped.
What are you doing here?
I'm walking. It's what many people do. So, let's visit these people, and I believe I was about to say that I'm fast approaching the part where I stopped playing. So, once we get done with the bathhouse encounter, we will have been caught up as to where I stopped. Looks like there's more and more thugs walking around now at night.
A storm, damn it.
We should probably... Probably should drink some decoctions. Yeah, we should drink some decoctions, or at least one. Let's think here. What should we drink? I won't use the werewolf because I don't really care for running. We're not anywhere near being overburdened. I don't need to worry about... Oh, that's actually a potion, not a decoction. I'm not going to be on a mount in here. We could go ahead and use a cockatrice decoction. Oops, crap! Where did that go? Alright, let's do that. And the Emikara decoction. I don't need to be killing any level 9s. They can stay out there. They're not causing me any trouble. They're just guarding their turf, and that's fine. I can appreciate that. Oh, notice how all the roads cleared out at 10:10 at night. We've only got a few beggars on the streets now. Probably some prostitutes walking around here and there, I would imagine. I also need to think about where I can pick up more Gwent cards from. We also have a few places in Oxenfurt to do more Gwent games in. I'm actually surprised I'm doing so well. There's been, I think, only 2 people I haven't beaten, and one of them was very close, actually. Are we going up? No. Oh, yes, hello. Whistling at my butt. It's mighty fine, I suppose. Why is this? I heard the whistle. I assumed he was whistling at us. But he was whistling at our front. I don't think I want to go there, like, literally. Let's go ahead and visit the bathhouse. We might have to come back in the morning, but maybe they're here at night. Let's Let's see.
Anybody there? Open up.
What's the fuss? The bathhouse is closed.
Need to talk to the owner. I know he's here.
I'm not sure that matters, as he's terribly busy.
Tell him Geralt of Rivia wants to talk to him.
I cannot promise Mr. Reuven will have time to see you.
Want a bet?
Very well, I shall try. Please wait.
Siggy Reuven cordially invites you to join him. I'm happy. The meeting is in the baths. We will pass through the dressing room so you can leave your clothes.
Let's go.
Sure, why not?
This robe here. Your equipment will be safe.
Why not? We still have our...
Splendid. Siggy Reuven awaits in the next room.
We still have our signs we can cast if necessary.
Hey, nice bun you have.
You were right. He doesn't blush.
His hand and ordered them to shove it up the corpse's arse. And then he sent the body back.
He was bigger. He's full like a horse. Clear that you've not seen Reuven's. Gudrun calls it Herberos.
Easy, Cleaver. Orson Jr.'s a dead man. I'll have my scribe send you a notice.
You don't have a scribe. And we'll eliminate Junior when, and only when, all of us say aye. Reuven, your guest.
Why the fuck you let him in here?
Because I want to talk to him. This is Geralt of Rivia.
Good to see you again.
As always, I'm out the swiving loop. Who the fuck are you?
We'll talk to Cleaver. He seems angry enough that I like him.
I'm a witcher.
Problems with your plumbing? Nah, it's under control. Geralt's a friend from the old days. Although...
Got intruders. Someone just snuck inside the bathhouse. Several men.
What the fuck's he on about? Ploughing fortune teller?
Assassins! Please, no!
Bloody hell. I fucking knew it.
Any weapons tucked away?
Just a few. First ever party with my prick hanging out. Ah!
You regret that provocation!
Fuck! Good work, gents.
Terribly sorry for that incident. My security failed. I'll get to the bottom of who, why, and how.
They were whoreson scum. That's the bottom of who and how right there.
Don't start that again. Especially not in front of our guest.
who pranced in right before they attacked. Coincidence? Why do I doubt it? Let's give him a chance to explain.
Not gonna introduce me to your friends?
Good thing Happen's not here. He'd tan the hide on my arse for being so rude. Francis Bedlam you know, but then who's not heard of this patron of the fine arts and supporter of entrepreneurs of limited initial means? And the dwarf's Carlo Veres, known also as Cleaver. Carlo's in entertainment, mostly.
I'm looking for Whoreson Jr.
Interesting.
What do you want with him?
Junior's gonna help me find someone.
Whoreson's not helped a soul in all his miserable life.
I'll ask him nicely.
See, Cleaver? Perhaps if you'd not called Junior an uncle fucker and asked him nicely, he'd have showed up today. Gentlemen, you out of your fucking minds? A chat session? Whoreson's out to get us, and he'll succeed eventually. We've got to kill him first. So by all means, you sit here, soak, fart, and watch the bubbles rise, while I send my boys to Whoreson's hidey holes. They'll make some noise, flush the bugger out. And you, geriatric, or whatever your ploughing name is, wanna find Whoreson? Find me first.
Any clue on Junior's whereabouts? Be grateful for any lead.
Siggy? It's worth a try. Geralt's got a knack for finding people. And he's discreet, a value in itself.
Leave you to it then.
I'll, look in on you tomorrow, Francis. Finish our talk.
So how about we get dressed?
Sure. Then we'll talk. In private. Right mess that was. Never thought I'd be glad to see the man responsible for my taking frequent baths.
If you're any cleaner for it, gotta say it was worth breaking your ankle.
It healed poorly. Can you believe it? I must soak it in hot water at least 6 times a day now. Failing that, it bloody pounds like the bells of Beauclair at dawn.
Sorry to hear that.
You're sorry? Well, consider it resolved then. Now, mind showing some added compassion could mean a miraculous recovery to me.
Listen, Reuven. No, Dijkstra. Just not in the mood for your code names, passwords, and other bullshit. I'm here on specific business. If you want to listen, listen. If not, I'd rather you spared me your wit and threw me out now.
What's the harm? Talk.
Think Cleaver will find Whoreson?
He might not. But he'll burn down half the city trying. What waste? Leave him to it, I say. Work alone.
Any ideas?
Junior's got areas of the city where he's strong. Penetrate them, look around. But be discreet. None of this speed and fury and swinging your steel cock about.
Okay, so don't just go around slaughtering all of Whoreson's people. Try to figure out where he is and then go in tactfully and take him down. I thought this was Dijkstra. I think we met him in the first game. If we met him in the second, I don't know, unfortunately. I'm gonna guess that we did, and we sprained or broke his ankle, which is still not healing, hasn't healed yet.
Pretty clear you and Bedlam don't want a war with Junior. Why?
Let me tell you what I told King Vizimir time and time again. War doesn't solve any problems. It breeds trouble. Trouble you then have to solve by other means. Make no mistake, someone's behind Whoreson's actions. I'll not end him until I know who.
Fair enough. He's got information that Dijkstra wants. Until he spills what that is, he gets to live.
Your partner's aware of your past? They know you're Sigismund Dijkstra, former head of Redanian intelligence?
Cleaver, Bedlam and Junior. Well, I'd call them our partners if we built a mill to grind flour for the folk of nearby hamlets. But we just need to stay out of each other's ways, agree from time to time.
That doesn't make us partners. Do they know who I am? Was. Bedlam, sure. The others most likely suspect. But we just don't talk about it. No need to.
Fair enough. No need to bring up the past if it brings up old wounds or prejudices. Let sleeping dogs lie.
Makes sense to ask around, I guess. Junior might be in hiding, but he's got to be collecting income. Couldn't afford to cut himself off.
Gambling. That's his big earner. Junior controls the largest casino in town. I'll never forget. Hierarch Hemmelfart raised all kinds of hallowed hell there once. Bugger bet lost his ruby ring. Then there's the arena in the city's bowels. Betting scheme generates near as much as the casino. They're always looking for hired muscle there. Suppose you could always search Horson's house, though I doubt you'll find him there. Maybe some clue, though.
Where's his house? That sounds like a good area to start.
Mentioned Horson's got a house. Where is it?
Solid townhouse on Temple Isle, just on the other side of the bridge. Wouldn't wager me knickers on finding him there. Junior's not that stupid.
Where's Junior's casino?
Near the Temple Watch Towers. Horson's got naught to do with the casino officially, so careful what you say. Try not to arouse any suspicions.
Gotcha. Keep the information we just got from Dijkstra to ourselves.
Arena sounds promising. Where's that?
Sewers beneath Gildorf, but you'll have to enter through the bits, endure the stench of poverty on the way. Now, Junior loves a good fight. Wager he'd give a lot to see a real Witcher in action.
See if I can't find Horson at the casino or the arena. Might talk to Cleaver as well, though.
Do what you will. Just be cautious. Horson's expecting payback, I've no doubt.
Thanks for your help, Dijkstra.
Just go, Witcher. And if you can't find the slimy bastard, come and see me. I know him well. Might figure something out.
While we're here, let's ask about everything else.
You in contact with Radovid?
See, you're as witty as ever. No, I'm not in contact with him. I'd prefer it remained that way.
Never quite forgave you for conspiring with Philippa Eilhart?
Radovid doesn't forgive. Not anything. Not anyone. And especially not the sorceress of the lodge.
And he's not going to want to have had news of her. I think we asked about him, her. Dijkstra will say no, he doesn't want any news because it puts him at risk. But we'll ask anyway.
Philippa Eilhart. Had any news?
Just good.
Meaning?
After Radovid popped her eyes out, she disappeared without a trace. If I've any luck, she's finally eating dirt.
Thought you two were close.
We were, until Philippa sent assassins after me.
Ooh, never mind. Oh, wow. I didn't play the second game, so if any of this happened there, I'm completely unaware of it.
From Master Spy to Master Criminal. Interesting progression.
Why? Truth be told, they're awfully similar. Both about maintaining a net of informers, being tough in negotiations, bribing officials, the occasional assassination. Same old shit.
Yeah, except you used to do that in the name of some ideal. And now?
Now I've decided I've slaved enough for ideals. It's time I worked for myself. And thus far, it's been going rather well.
Ah, oh, good for him.
Listen, Dandelion's missing. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Same thing that happens to anyone who steps on Junior's toes.
Meaning?
He's surrounded by splendid virgins who ply him with sparkling wine and pastries stuffed with nightingales' tongues. Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him? I reckon he's at the bottom of the Pontar, trussed up with the strings of his own mandolin.
Loot.
As far as I'm concerned, he might as well be rotting down there with a goddamn trombone.
You wouldn't happen to have a bone to pick with Dandelion, would you?
Course I do.
You serious?
Dead serious. Dandelion published a sonnet recently. Second stanza, the shit uses paired couplets instead of an inserted rhyme.
Surely you understand how deeply offended the poetry lover in me was. The bastard shan't get away with it.
I was being serious.
As am I when I say I have exactly no time to worry about your gigolo boyfriend. Got me own problems. Problems you might be able to help me with. And if you did, why then I might be inclined to ask after Dandelion, establish what happened to him.
I'll get paid on top of that, right?
Nothing for free, eh? Did you bargain this hard when Emma wanted to hire you?
Who told you?
What do you mean, who? Emma did.
Haha.
I could never reveal my sources to you or anyone else. It would be fucking unprofessional. But we've chatted enough. Yeah, I'll pay you. Count on it. So, can I count on you?
Yeah, we'll do this. Let's see what he wants. I think he probably wants someone to tell him who broke into his bathhouse, which we know is probably Dandelion. We don't have to probably tell him Dandelion did it, but we'll probably need to figure out how he did it.
Maybe I can help. What do you need?
I'd rather show than tell. Picture's worth 1,000 words and all that tripe. Ah, and you do realise, if you say anything about what you see here to anyone, it'll mean a razor between your ribs.
Figured as much.
Excellent. One last request. Oh, let's call it what it is. A command. Don't draw your sword unless I ask you to.
Okay, fair enough. He's got something around that he is dangerous. Probably a monster.
Be so kind as to follow me.
Wow. I just did this part in Resident Evil. Oops, sorry for the puffy, everyone. This whole place was filled? No, only the pool was filled. The water just ran right off.
Oh, Bart, not again.
Bart.
Bart, stop that, now.
Bart, mad. Bart makes Ziggy lose, Jorfin.
Beating your head against the wall won't change that.
But hard. But less thinky. But less thinky. But sadler.
Where'd you get the troll?
From Zerrikania. Won him. Card game with a camel merchant.
Your jokes are getting better by the minute.
See me smiling? I'm dead serious.
But I bumpy horses. What's there? Siggy but take. Good Siggy.
Must be his name for Dijkstra.
Don't seem to have trouble communicating with the troll. Why'd you bring me down here?
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it later. And see that door? Vault behind it, until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and countless other valuables.
But God, then boom! Jorfin go!
Translating into common, someone fucking made off with nearly 20 tons of my gold, and all the lighter stuff. And you will help me get it back.
That's just insulting him. I'm not going to tell that to him. We'll help him. At the very least, we can tell him where it went. But if it went to Ciri, I don't know if I'm interested in getting all of it back. Ciri probably needed it for some reason.
Fine. I'll help you.
You're not exactly bursting with enthusiasm.
Witcher mutations. They strip us of emotion. I'd be jumping for joy otherwise. All right. Ought to look around. But first, some questions.
I'm all ears.
Obviously, we need to ask both of these.
Anyone see what happened?
Other than Bart? No. And the vault's location is known only to the treasure's co-owners. Well, and the thieves.
What about upstairs? Anything unusual happen in the bathhouse the day of the break-in?
No. Happen swears it was calm as ever. The usual customers, no incidents. Bloody bucolic.
How much was it all worth? Got an approximate idea?
Why the fuck do you care? Figuring your finder's fee. Don't get your hopes up.
Know you too well for that. Just prefer to know what I'm looking for.
3 crates of Nilfgaardian florins, a chest of emeralds, rubies and topazes, silver candlesticks and platters. I could go on.
Shiny, Jorfun. Oh, God.
Bit of everything, then. I'm not going to be able to track down it because it's art, silverware, jewelry, coins. Could have gone everywhere and probably did.
Take it the thieves got in through the hole behind you.
You're a regular fucking master sleuth. Any other brilliant deductions you want confirmed? The year, maybe? Bloody name of Redania's king?
No, but I am wondering, for instance, how that hole got there.
Hole no. Boom. Hole. Bad look won't go. Bad look no. Only sleep. Bad shrooms. Head falls.
Gotcha. The hole wasn't there originally. An explosion created it. Bart went to look in the hole to see what was happening or where it led, and can't, because there's poisonous mushrooms down there that make him drowsy.
Bad mushrooms? What's that about?
Pop's mold. The spores are highly toxic. One whiff and you're dead. Unless you're a troll, that is.
Yes. Bad. Bad troll.
Not talking to you, dimwit. Where was I? Ah, mold spores. They cover the walls of the sewers other side of the vault. Actually thought it was a good thing, you know? A bit of extra protection. Thieves found a way through it.
Bart, you see them?
Bad through hole. Want see boom. Got what? Breathe. Shroom. Sleep go. Jorfun gone. Bad troll.
Now. Stiff upper lip.
Aww. He's just trying to make him feel better, not his fault. So the explosion created the hole, the thieves didn't get in. Bart went investigated what happened and then got knocked out. And then the thieves made off with the loot. Remember that Dandelion was asking about mold and herbs. He might have found some way to counteract the poison being spewed by the mold long enough for him and or the people he hired to get in and make off with the loot.
Boom. Can you elaborate?
Boom. Big. This like.
I'll elaborate. Explosion. Big enough to blow that fucking hole in the wall, separating the vault from the sewers.
Gotten pretty good at communicating with this troll.
Lots of prior experience. Worked with idiots my whole life.
I actually understand the troll as well. I actually like the way he talks.
Try to track down the thief yourself?
Of course. I had this lummox Fonce, thick enough not to ask questions. We knocked back some Pop's antidote and entered the sewers. Soon after, I returned alone.
What happened?
Lad started belching something horrendous. I mean, burps with so much mass the walls shook. Told him, Fonce, stop. You're in the presence of a count. Well, former count, but still. And then he puked up. Up came most of the antidote. Lost his protection. Tried to pull him out. Then I heard a bubbling. Something crawled out of the water.
Drowners.
I value the lives of my men, I do. But I value my own even more.
dropped fonts, and ran like hell.
Might as well ask what it was.
Mind describing this something that crawled out of the water?
No. Doesn't mean I can, though. Air in the sewer's thick with spores. Can hardly see a thing down there.
Must have noticed something. Was it...
No! Didn't notice a fucking thing. Didn't do a taxonomic field analysis either. I know it's an inconvenience to you, but I felt I should get the hell out of there as fast as I could.
That's fine, Dijkstra. It would have been helpful to get some information, but it's probably just drowners.
Should look around the sewers. Got any more of that Pop's antidote?
Have a few vials left. Got the formula too. Disgusting swill, to be honest, but it'll save your life. Here.
Thanks.
You've naught to thank me for, literally. You're no good to me if you suffocate. Listen, I'll be upstairs if you need me. Sight of this empty vault's giving me an ulcer. Good luck to you.
Alright, everyone, that seems like something we should make, sorry, we should...
What the hell have you gotten yourself into?
Indeed, Dandelion. Can I make the recipe first? Let's see. Oh, holy crap, we can actually make Dwarven Spirit. Not that I'd ever want to actually make something I can buy for 50. And I need Ariana. I guess I just know how to make the antidote. Do I have it on me? Enhanced... Is it a quest item? Okay, well, we should stop here. All right, so thank you all for watching. I'll have figured this out soon enough. What the heck was that? Oh, that was the broken pillar. All right, everyone. I will see you all later. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.